Hey everybody, P. Werner here at Disney Springs, getting ready to have lunch at CityWorks. This is a restaurant that opened back in January, I believe. Haven't had a chance to eat here. It's one of the few options at Disney Springs where you can eat outside, which is really important to me because right now I will not eat indoors. It is right next to the always popular, always busy, really exciting NBA experience. But it is also across from House of Blues, which is one of my favorite places to eat. So Fiasco's here. He's on the camera along with his wife Hallie, along with my niece Melanie and her boyfriend Jay. So we're going to enjoy a nice little lunch, and we'll tell you what we think. All right, for my main course, because I didn't get an appetizer, I got the pork chop, and that is exactly how it's listed on the menu. Pork chop. No pretentious name, just pork chop, $26. And if I can read this, hold on. We're at that age. 10-ounce bone-in center-cut pork chop, potato puree, chipotle, maple glaze, cinnamon spiced apples, crispy buttermilk onion rings, and again $26. So let me just be upfront. Wasn't really sure how I was going to feel about this. It's a sports bar. Not going to come as a galloping shock. Not the first place I'm probably going to go. So my expectations for this food coming in were considerably low. I was expecting bar food. And I gotta tell you, it is bar food. It's just really good bar food. Because I'm having to watch what I eat right now, and I'm on a pretty strict diet, I asked them to keep all the sauces and stuff off the top, just put them on the side. And, you know, this comes with that maple chipotle glaze, which was unbelievable, by the way. I took a little taste of it. But usually you put a glaze like that on because you're trying to cover something on the meat. You've heard me say this a million times with reviews. So you really get a chance to see how good that the meat was prepared when they don't put anything on it. And I got to tell you, you want it to, perfectly seasoned and not pretentious. So just some salt and pepper put on, and not a lot, just enough to make a nice flavor to a flavorful piece of pork. It is a bone-in. I had it done cooked medium, and it was cooked medium and very juicy, really flavorful. That glaze, that should come with a bucket and a straw. That was a good glaze. And actually, you know, I tried one of the onion rings. Really nice fry, a light fry. It's not heavy, which is really nice in Florida. For $26, this was a really good dish. Really, really well done. And trying some of the other things I tried around the table, the roasted cauliflower, for example, you know, doesn't sound like it's going to be really good, but you'd be wrong. It was. Even the buffalo chicken dip that they ordered, I took a little bite of that. That was really, really good. So, you know, kind of pissed off because I was really hoping to savage this place, but I can't. This is a really great option for families where, you know, maybe dad wants to, you know, I'm not trying to be sexist, but let's just say dad wants to watch the game, but mom doesn't want to feel like she's in a locker room. This is a really good alternative. You know, great selection of craft beers. I believe he said they have 80 craft beers on tap here. So I get a lot of selections there, but this was very good. My niece Melanie and her boyfriend both got salads, which they said were very good, but they were salads. So what are you gonna say? Ooh, this lettuce was particularly crisp. But no, I gotta be honest. This outdoor seating. This is now the second place I've been this week at Disney Springs with outdoor seating, and I've been very, very happy. So now let's see what Fiasco and Haley think.
Okay, so I have been here before. The first time I came, I got the chicken tacos, and they were really good. This time, I got the spicy popcorn chicken and the fried pickles. So 2 appetizers to kind of just be my entree. So the fried pickles, I'll start with them. They were both $10. Both dishes were $10. The fried pickles are a little special because the breading is like, think of fish and chips. That breading that's on fish and chips, it's kind of like that. The popcorn chicken was extremely spicy. I like spicy. I like it a lot. I'm a huge fan of jambalaya, all sorts of spicy food. But this is like one of the spiciest things I've eaten in a really, really long time. Like the way I described it to everybody was called the fire department spicy. So I believe that the cauliflower is supposed to have a little bit of a kick to it. But after eating that chicken, I couldn't even taste anything. It was so spicy. Okay, so yeah, but after having that chicken, you could barely taste anything. It was so spicy. So there is ranch on the side. I don't eat ranch, so I didn't dip it in that, but it definitely needs that ranch. But with that being said, besides it just being super powerful and spicy, everything was really good. The cauliflower is good. I've had that before too. This isn't my first time having that. And then the sauce that Pete was mentioning on his pork chop, I tried that with a little bit of my fried pickle as well, and that was a delicious, delicious sauce.
Fiasco is pregnant.
I am pregnant. I think Pete actually ordered more food that he wants us to eat now, so we'll see about that. But
well, you're putting maple chipotle glaze on fried pickles. You're pregnant.
Okay. Oh no, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying now. Okay, yeah.
And now we just get some ketchup ice cream fried pickles, and the circle will be complete.
Yeah, just 3 more months, and we'll have baby Fiasco.
So I got the Caesar salad. I added grilled chicken on top of it. It doesn't come with it, and it was. Let me tell you, it was so delicious. It wasn't just like your basic Caesar salad. They have some olives on it. They had a hard-boiled egg. I don't like olives, so I put them to the side, and they had a very generous amount of dressing, which I do like that. And I also got the Kung Pao cauliflower. So I'll just read it to you right now what's in it so you have an idea.
How much was the Caesar?
So the Caesar was $9, but I did add grilled chicken to it, so I'm not sure how much it's going to be with that modification, but
37.
Yeah,
30.
Let's just say 37, but it was really, really good. I'll just read you the description. So it's whole romaine leaves, hard-boiled egg, olives, Parmesan, garlic. It's just kind of basic, but it was good. And then the Kung Pao cauliflower was $15. It is gluten-free. It's roasted cauliflower, sweet peppers, green onions, ginger, garlic, chilies, fried peanuts, chili oil, sweet and spicy tamari sauce. Yeah, I'm full, and I know it was just a salad and some cauliflower, but it's a generous amount. Overall, everything was really good. Like Pete said, I wasn't coming in with high expectations, but I am really happy that we came here. It's delicious.
All right, couple more things. First, big shout out to our server Mark from England. I was corrected when I said British accent. He's like, I have an English accent. I'm like, okay. But phenomenal server, really great guy, knows the menu inside and out. And he was talking about his favorite dish on the menu are the filet mignon sliders. So I said, you know what, bring me out an order of them. So we've ordered a lot more food than we really needed. But, whatever, we're helping the economy. The barbecue, these filet mignon sliders, $21. They are 2 3-ounce grilled filet medallions, caramelized onions, horseradish cream, and a pretzel roll. Now, normally, if you've ever gotten filet sliders or any kind of steak sliders, you know that usually we're not dealing with a particularly high quality cut of beef on these, right? They're made for sandwiches. They're covering them with onions and creams and all of the sorts of other stuff. So they don't pay a lot of attention to how good the steak actually is. So the first thing I did was I took one of the steaks off the pretzel bread and all that other stuff, which I wasn't going to eat anyway. And I gave it the steak test, the filet test. Can I cut it with my fork? And I could cut it with my fork. It was a thick, even though only 3 ounces, had a nice thickness to it, and the fork went right through it, so it was really tender, and really, really good. For $21, this was really worth it. So I'm going to tell you, this place is a winner. Based on this meal, based on my experience here right now, this place is a winner. If you're in Disney Springs and you're looking for a nice meal, you don't want to sit indoors because it's 6 to 5 and pick 'em as to whether or not you'll be on a respirator in 2 weeks, this is a really, really good option. Okay, so we have wrapped up. I just put the receipt away. We have wrapped up our meal. And, keep in mind, we ordered a lot of extra food. And 5 adults, my niece and her boyfriend had, Jay had a beer flight, the hoppy beer flight. Mel had some fruity frozen drink because she's Mel. So with alcohol and with all this food, 5 adults just had lunch at Disney Springs after my 20% Tables in Wonderland discount for $196.38. So that's less than $40 a person, not including the tip. So I'm telling you, I had a wonderful meal up at Wine Bar George, another place here that you can eat outdoors. That was very, very good as well, but that ran me, without alcohol at all, was running me $60 a person. So don't think that because this is a sports bar that it's just going to be like crappy bar food. It's not. This is a lot of thought and effort went into this. It's really clear from the dishes, the quality of the food, the preparation, the seasoning. A lot of thought and effort went into these, and it pays off. This is a great place. You need to come check this out. It's at City Works at Disney Springs, right across from House of Blues and right next to the currently dark Cirque du Soleil Theater. So on behalf of Fiasco, Haley, and myself, that will do it for this episode of the Disney Dining Show. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you whenever we record another one of these, because I don't know when that's going to be.